What's up everyone, it's your boy The Munch, back with another episode of Pokemon Uranium Nuzlocke, and last episode ended very abruptly because we just got our starter, and here he is, we've obtained Raptorch, the fire starter Pokemon. Now of course after you get every starter, you have your first rival battle, and that is exactly what we're doing today. So, say hello to my past self. Hey, I'm tired of waiting! Alright, let's get their starters, where's mine? I'm done analyzing your results, Theo. I feel like he's just gonna end up getting the one that beats our starter because that's what usually happens, but might be different. Well, you certainly know what you want out of your life. You're impulsive, impatient, and care mostly about your own desires. But I sense something else in you. Could it be the seed of greatness, the potential to transform yourself completely? Or maybe it's just that you're so young, I can't tell. Regardless, for a trainer like you, Orkinks, what? Well, first off, I got the name wrong. Metalinks must be its evolution, but either way, it is the Grass and Steel type starter. The one that I actually thought I was going to be using in this playthrough, but now we've learned that apparently Raptorch is for us, and this music is so good, I love it. Orange, you have a Pokemon, and now I have a Pokemon too. You know what this means, right? We have to battle! Oh yeah, please not in the lab. Have mercy for the lab. Oh no, what? We're battling right now anyway. Okay, Theo just said, bro, I am not waiting. We're doing this right now. Rival Theo would like to battle. And we get to have our first look at the new and improved battle scene because it has completely been redone from the previous demo of the game. Check this out. We've got, well, new menus down here, and also just the way the battle actually looks. It's very clean. I like the back spread. It's huge, man. So we got Scratch, Growl, and Ember. Of course, we're going to go for Ember because Pokemon elemental types, man. You just got to know him. Whoa. I forgot that I am 4 times super effective against it because Grass and Steel are both weak to fire. So yeah, we kind of destroyed him. I'm not sure how we had Ember already at level 5. That's kind of overkill, but I'm supposed to be the best trainer ever. That's impossible. Good trainers never lose. Ah! Please don't cry, Theo. Oh man. Poor little Theo. He's just a young boy looking for his way in the world, trying to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Alright, how come I couldn't win? I really wanted to win. Bro, you gotta more than want. You gotta actually win in battle. What? Anyway, that's the elemental type triangle. Well, one of them at any rate. Learning to master type matchups is an important part of being a trainer. Of course it is. Ah, it isn't fair. I'm going home. Alright. Well, now that we've got our starter Pokemon, we finished the test, we beat Theo. I think that's going to be the end of this first episode, so Professor Bamb'o, I hope you'll wrap up your speech soon, buddy, because I got things to do, bro. I got places to be. I'm going out to the entrance to Route 1 by the edge of town. Bring Theo and I'll teach you both how to catch Pokemon. See you later, Orange. See you later, Bamb'o, and I'll see you all right now because we're back to the present and we just took down our rival Theo. As you guys saw, the professor wants to show us how to catch Pokemon, and that's when our adventure can officially begin. So let's take a step outside, and the Nuzlocke journey continues as we're in Moki Town. We actually got started here and just got our starter, so let's go find out where the professor has gone off to. Most of the Pokemon species found in Tandor are native to this region, but there are some which can be found in other regions too, like Mankey and Dunsparce, and I don't think those Pokemon are here for no reason either. Like, I guess they have the reason of just existing, but I mean, like, there's something special to them in this game as well. So you're going to be big breadwinner now, eh, Orange? I should pop by to visit your auntie now and again. No, I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that. That old man is getting a little bit fishy or suspicious. Anyway, apparently Route 1 is down this way. Oh, and there's Professor Bamb'o. I didn't actually know it was down this way, but I guess now we know for sure. I want to show you and Theo how to catch a Pokemon. Can you go get him? He should be in his house. I don't know which one his house is, bro. Are you serious? Well, I guess we have to go find Theo, but Moki Town for some reason feels very different from the way it did in the demo version of the game. Like, I know a lot of areas have changed, and I only played this game a year ago, but I really don't remember a lot of the visuals of it. Like, I do remember most of the areas and towns, which I'm sure once we get to them, I'll get a good reminder of it as well, but whoa. Nice little lag there. Anyway, here's Theo's house. I actually kind of guessed it right. What did you say to my son? He ran upstairs crying and locked the door behind him. He won't tell me what's wrong or come downstairs. Is he sad that he got his butt kicked in a Pokemon battle? Come on, Theo. Oh, so that's how it is. So he got the weaker starter and you beat him in a battle. I see. That explains it. Yep. I mean, he picked the one that was weak to mine, bro. I didn't tell him to pick that one. Nobody did, actually. He took apparently the professor's test. He had his heart set on this day being perfect, so losing right off the bat is somewhat a shock. Still, crying won't solve anything. That's something he's got to learn. Theo! Come downstairs right now, young man! Oh man, this dad does not mess around. And Theo's still crying. Oh well, maybe they're like part Saiyans, you know? They gotta be rough with each other or whatever. Maybe not like that. Then you'll have to catch more Pokemon to balance out your team's weaknesses, raise well Pokemon disadvantages, and all that other good stuff. Yes, Dad. Now, Theo, I won't always be around to pick you up when you're feeling down, so try and be strong for yourself, okay? Orange, please be patient with my son. He looks up to you, you know? Oh, well, he's not the first one. I nearly forgot, Orange. Theo, I have something for both of you. Like a present? Yes, exactly. What is Theo's dad about to give me and his wonderful son? It's a Poképod. I actually have no idea what that is either. It plays music and includes a map of the region. Most importantly, it's got a phone, so we can keep in touch. Nice, I got the red one. It's cooler than yours. What the heck, what color did I get? I hope I got orange. That's pretty cool if I did. I'll be the first to catch a Pokemon. Bye, Dad. Keep up, Orange. What the heck? Where did this guy just get so much confidence from? Apparently 1 second he was looking up to us. Now he just says, you keep up, Orange. Well, that's actually the kind of rival I like to look for. Somebody that can really challenge what is going on. Or I guess my powers, strength, whatever. I'm supervising the construction of the power plant Epsilon. Perhaps I'll see you there in time. After all, it's the last place Lucille was ever seen. Why would you even remind me of that, bro? Best of luck on your journey. Alright, well, that's Theo's dad. And now we know what our journey's all about. We gotta go head out and see Professor Bamb'o. I mean, I'm sure Theo's probably caught a Pokemon by now, right? Hey there, now that you and Theo are here, it's time to begin your first lesson as a Pokemon trainer. But of course, we all know how to catch a Pokemon at this point. If you're somehow playing a Pokemon fan game and don't know how to catch a Pokemon, I don't know what to tell you guys, because I feel like you'd probably have played Pokemon to play a fan game, but anyway, that's not the only place you can find them. In caves, water, and cities, still tall grass is gonna be your new best friend. And he's definitely right, because the added Nuzlocke challenge, I know a lot of people, despite me doing previous Nuzlockes before, still wonder what it is, or if some people don't know. So basically, the first rule of Nuzlocke, or the most basic rule, is you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in a certain route. So now that we're about to encounter our first ever Pokemon in Route 1, whoa, this guy's got Eletux. What the heck? The little guy was the other starter Pokemon you could have received. I think he's taken a shine to me, and I rather like him too. So I'm gonna keep him. What? Professor Bamb'o has a starter too. That is awesome, because of course, that means we could battle Professor Bamb'o in the future. I feel like we're actually going to battle him. Now, the next step is to weaken the enemy Pokemon, make it easier to catch. Of course, we know this kind of stuff. But as far as Nuzlocke goes, if I fail to catch that first Pokemon, it's a self-imposed rule. I don't know if the game enforces it since we picked the Nuzlocke mode at the beginning, but you can only catch that first Pokemon. So if I fail to catch it, or it runs away, or I accidentally fainted it, then you can't catch any Pokemon for that route anymore, which kind of sucks because you'll have less Pokemon for your playthrough, but makes for kind of a unique and interesting challenge. Of course, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead as well, so I'd have to try to replace it with something new, so we can always try to keep 6 Pokemon on the team. So it's gonna be tough. I know this game is like kind of a medium level. I wouldn't say it's like the toughest hack I played or fan game, but it's definitely not the easiest. Anyway, we just got our Pokédex as well, which we all know what the Pokédex is all about. So there we go. We finally got our Pokéballs, and that means it is game time, guys. The Nuzlocke finally begins, because we're about to catch our first Pokemon here. So with that said, your lesson is now over. But you do have Pokepods, don't you? Here, let me get you my number. Alright, Bamb'o, we've just been Bamb'o'd by the Bamb'o himself. We got his number, and we're ready to go. Come on, Professor Bamb'o. I am ready. I'm so anxious to catch my first Pokemon. You guys have no idea, with this whole 15-minute limit thing, it does put a little bit of stress, I guess, for me wanting to get more accomplished every episode, but I'll catch tons of Pokemon and win every battle. Just wait and see. Alright, Theo, whatever you say. Now, let's finally catch our first Pokemon, and I was actually going to explain that whole 15-minute thing in just a little bit, because I know a lot of people were asking me about that, but our first Pokemon is going to be Giantmunk in the wild, and oh my gosh, I just gotta take some time to like appreciate this battle scene again, because it looks so clean. I really like this. Except the thumb, it's like kinda reminds me of the Mario and Luigi games. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and scratch it up, and hopefully that doesn't kill it in one hit, because that would really suck. The HP looks kinda weird, doesn't it? because the HP bar is actually that huge, big thing right there. I don't know, I didn't think that was it. Whoa, this is so cool. I really like this menu. Speaking of menus, there's actually a new pause menu as well, so we're gonna check that out in just a second. But there we go, our first Pokemon in the wild is caught, because of course our first Pokemon was technically Raptorch, but now we also have Chipmunk, the Chipmunk Pokemon. And I'm not going to be giving nicknames in this playthrough like I usually do for the Fakemon games, because I want to learn the Fakemon's actual names. Maybe later on, you know, if we find the name raider, you guys can do nickname suggestions and we can do that. But for now, we're good to go, and we are in Route 1. What the heck? So where did we catch Chipmunk? Was he technically in the first town? Huh. That is very weird. Okay, let's take a breather though, because check out the new menu. You can even see your 2 Pokemon down below, and you can push the Z button to toggle always running, which is so cool because of course that's like one of the best things in Heart Gold Soul Silver is you can always run. The one thing I noticed is they don't have Pokemon following you in this game, though they do have a lot of the overworld sprites, so I'm not sure if that wasn't a thing. I really can't remember for some reason. I feel like Pokemon did follow you, but there's a lot of fan games, and I guess I just confuse features with one another sometimes. But either way, here is our first, I guess, trainer battle, aside from our rival, which is going to be against yet another Chipmunk. Shouldn't be really anything too tough. But yeah, the whole 15-minute limit thing, I know a lot of people ask me in the comments what's going on with that and how it even happens. So basically, the first episode of my Yokai Watch Let's Play was striked, which means the video is no longer on YouTube, and I received, I guess, a penalty on my channel. It goes away in September, so in September we'll be back to normal. I'll be able to upload however long videos I want once again, and it really sucks. Like, I can't explain it any more than that, but basically, what the heck? Is this a new Pokemon? Burby? I have never seen this guy before, at least in the previous demo, so I feel like this is a new Pokemon here. It looks like it could be the early bird Pokemon. Of course, Chipmunk is like the early normal rat, I guess, like Bidoof or Rattata, whatever. I'm actually getting kind of low HP here, but I'm gonna risk this. Anyway, the point is, there isn't really much I could do, so because YouTube updated the way their system works, it used to be you had to wait 6 months when you got a copyright strike to get back to normal, but now it is only 3 months, and so we're basically at our last month now, and so in a month, my channel will be back to normal, but it still sucks because, of course, Yokai Watch Episode 1 is off of YouTube completely, even though the people that strike the video didn't really have, like, it was just very, very fishy. There's a lot of episodes of Yokai Watch on YouTube, a lot of Let's Plays, I mean, and mine is, of course, just one among many. But anyway, I've just realized this is our first wild Pokemon here in Route 1, so definitely want to try to catch this Burby here. I really don't want to kill it in one hit. That would suck, so let's go for the Scratch, and another Scratch should bring it down low enough. But yeah, sorry it's a little bit difficult to explain. It's just getting my thoughts together, I guess, while I'm Let's Playing is a little bit different. So I did do an update video before, though, talking about this, but I guess not everybody would have seen it. But anyway, that's what's going on. So until September, that's what we're dealing with. So the alternative, a lot of people told me, was actually just to upload 2 episodes a day, and you gotta be kidding me! This Burby really just popped out of the ball. Like, why? Oh my gosh, I swear, if this doesn't catch it, and he somehow, like, critical hits my Raptorch right now, that would be the most tragic beginning to a Nuzlocke ever. Like, actually, most tragic ever. But, hey, we got a pretty good start. We got 2 Pokemon added to the decks already. The Eden Bird, so normal flying type. Yep, seems like the pretty regular, early bird Pokemon there. I'm not sure why I don't remember it. Like, I feel like, yeah, it wasn't in the demo version of the game. This is definitely a new Pokemon for the full release, but here we have a little house. I'm assuming we can rest up here. Oh no, it's a fisherman. These ponds next to my house have a wide variety of Pokemon. If you prove you're strong, I may give you my old rod, but first, you need to defeat Maria, now Talk City's gym leader. Oh, so we've already heard about our first gym here. I was hoping that guy would actually heal up our Pokemon, but I guess not, so we will move right along, and I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. Actually, I know it's gonna be the end because the time is ticking down and that 15-minute limit is really annoying, but like I said, we're gonna have to deal with it at least until September, so we'll just finish off this bug catcher here and wrap up this episode and see what kind of Pokemon what the... That is actually not a Pokemon I have ever seen before. And I played the demo before, and I've never seen that, so let's take it down in one hit and end off this episode, so I'll see you all next time.